Welcome back to Hard Work with Matt. Today we've got a fun little project, and it will be 0% fun, I promise. It wasn't fun the first time I did it, but it's about 40 degrees cooler than the first time I did it. Behind me here, you can kind of see that my driveway is a little washed out. I need to regrade it, but right up over there, you can see the white pipe. I put in a dog fence about 8 years ago, ran it under the driveway. It worked out really well, and then using my power grader, I snagged it one day. The gravel got a little thin over it. I'm not sure if I just moved enough gravel that it exposed it or if it worked itself up, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I've kind of buried it a couple more times. This winter I hit it pretty good with the snowplow and broke the fence. So it's a decent spring day. It's cool. It's not sunny. We're going to try and get this knocked out before the dog figures out that, he's not contained anymore. So here's a better look at what we're dealing with. You can see right down here that it's just broken. I've got to get that reconnected, got to get that exposed, but the driveway, just ran this over the driveway. We wanted to give them a nice area in the yard. We actually fenced off most of our yard, but we need to go ahead and retrench that out. I may replace the pipe, may need a longer piece of wire. We'll see what we get into once we dig it up, but I want to make sure it's deep enough this time when we do it. So let's get to work. Well, I think I finally got a trench. I think it's deep enough. It's like 3-4 inches deep right now. I know that I don't have enough base rock or topped rock on top of it. We'll have to get some more gravel to put on there. This part of the driveway is pretty steep. It's about the only hill I have on my property, really. Tends to get pretty washed out. It's hard to get up in the winter. Contemplating whether or not I should put like crushed limestone, or I've never used asphalt millings before. I don't know if I got some screened asphalt millings, put it down, if that would make a difference or not, make this a little bit smoother. not as susceptible to washout. If you guys have any experience with that, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear good, bad, or indifferent. And like, we can get crushed limestone around here pretty easy. That's what most people use. Asphalt millings I can get my hands on too. They're a little bit cheaper. I just never used them. So let me know what you think down in the comments. But yeah, there's a look at it. Got to go find a piece of pipe. I think I'm going to bury the wire in a pipe again. I've already got the waterproof splices that I need. But let me go see if I've got a piece of 1-inch conduit or if I'm on my way to the hardware store to go pick that up. I was smart enough to actually park a car on the other side of this project so I can get out if I need to. But yeah, next step is we'll go ahead and bury a pipe and run the wire through it and cover this back up. Hey, so DIY pro tip for you: never buy everything you need to do the job the first time you go to the hardware store. This way, you have an opportunity to rest for 30 minutes, an hour while you drive to and from. You can get a snack, can get a Coke, get some sugar in you, some energy back before you start doing the project again. You need to remember that you don't do this for a living. This isn't your full-time job, and your body's not used to doing this all day. So it's important that you take a couple trips to the hardware store during every day of every project, because your body needs to rest, to recover, to be able to keep doing this. All right, so I am back from the hardware store. I am feeding the wire through what I decided to be 3/8 PEX. PEX seem to be a little more flexible, and 3/8 seemed to be about the smallest diameter PEX that I could get my hands on that I thought the wire would still fit through. Luckily, it turns out I was right. It was a little difficult once we got to the end here. It's pretty flexible. A little hard to get the wire to push all the way through, but with a little bit of work, we were able to get that through without much problems, and then we can start burying it. All right, so I'm just gonna clean up this end over here, strip the insulation back, and almost long enough. I think we can make it work. Just gonna twist that up. Get a wire nut on it. Then all of that goes into the waterproof splice. Pushes everything down in there. Closes up. Now we can work on burying this again. So I'm just gonna stand on the pipe as I start to cover it back up so the pipe doesn't pop up. We're gonna get this thing covered and then try and level this out a little bit. Make sure we get that splice buried down there. All right, that's going to settle Like I said earlier, I do not have enough gravel in this section anyways. Got some plans to do something with that. Again, if you have ever used asphalt millings, leave me a comment, let me know if you think that would work here. Again, this is pretty decent slope, water tends to run down. I'm hoping that that would address that issue, but I'm not sure. I may just put limestone on it and live to fight another day. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if you know anything about that, drop me a comment. Love to hear from you. That wraps this project up. We'll go turn the dog fence back on and hopefully keep them contained, because I think he figured out that the dog fence is down today. So he was out here hanging out with us doing the project. So thank you, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.